Welcome back. It's Hard Facts 92.3 Nigeria Info. Sam Chinedu here. The Senate has taken a stand against the country's worsening insecurity, declaring kidnapping a form of terrorism and recommending the death penalty for offenders without the option of fines or judicial discretion. An update to that is that it has scaled the first reading. So the big question is, will this solve our many problems? If the penalty for kidnapping is death, will that in some way, shape or form help us? Will it reduce the wave of school abductions? Questions begging answers. The numbers to call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Let's see. Melody from Uniport says, "Oh my, not be this to your messages." Okay. Oracle, good evening. Nobody is obviously using kids' gloves with this law-making debate. A kidnapper knows that it's a life or death mission. To steal human beings is not an easy task, so they must go with weapons or arms. There's no need deliberating on which life sentence or death. It should be death because the security forces can only subdue them by force. Americans call it neutralize, aka kill them on the spot. Chief Echo from Port Harcourt. I don't know if I should be laughing, but your description of kidnapping says to steal human being. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You take people against their will. People are home in school, and then you bundle them, like we say in Nigeria, and take them with you to a place they do not know of and they'd rather not be. Yeah, that's kind of stealing a human being. But I keep thinking about the logistics of stealing. Let me use Echo's decision. Stealing 200 people. Right? Stealing 50, 100. You go to a school and you burn. Do you know what it means to transport? I'm sure you have been in a committee where you guys were planning to attend a wedding or a burial. And they say, well, all of us will go for the wedding. We're going to get coaster bus. No, we'll get something small. How many are we? 15, 10, 20. Like just moving people from one place to another, whether on foot, car, anyhow. It's a project. So for bandits to invade a school and take 200 children, 200. David calls from Port Harcourt. Hello, David. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Oracle.
Good evening.
Good evening. God bless you.
Bless you too.
Yes, I am fully not this thing you are talking about, what is going on and the insecurity over. That is indeed, it is a major concern because I believe that the nation is because of the problems. And the only way to ameliorate this is when there is a strict policy as regards to, just like the Senate is taking it up now. And if they would make it as a law, and not just a mere law that will not have bearing, but they should do something that will have bearing so that because you cannot tell me that these are the set of people they will kidnap. In the process of kidnapping, they will still kill the person, even when ransom is being paid. Ordinarily, in this type of place. And we are treating this with a kid low because there are some personalities in this country that are also sympathizers of these situations.
Yeah.
Now it's as if we have a law that does not have bearing, and nothing is happening. So please, I am advocating for that death penalty. So they will know the severity of what crime. To be in such crime is not just something that would begin to wish away or wish it out. No. We want to put the strict measures that require death penalty so that it will serve as a deterrent to others.
All right.
And when somebody wants to go into such crime, he will know that this crime is heinous and what the penalty or the consequences of it is death. I believe that will at least put someone back to his consciousness that, look, if I dare try this and I'm being taught to it, I will go for it. Because just take for instance, look at what the court has messed up the whole situation, telling me that somebody or a terrorist that was arrested and they are giving him only by 20 years imprisonment. What are we encouraging? Are we encouraging more insecurity in this land? No. Mr. Honorable, I feel better the situation will find ourselves in this country. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, David. The law is for new kidnappers. If we cannot uproot the tree with its roots, then it will still grow up. No nation is perfect, right? And I know that it's easy to complain about the Nigerian situation for a couple of reasons. One, you are Nigerian. So this is your parents. People complain about their marriages. My wife is not doing this, my husband is that. And yes, you can complain because that's your marriage. It's the one that you're a part of. But you have no idea what the next marriage experiences. You only believe it's better because of the picture that you see. Oh, they look happy. They live in a good part of town. They never quarrel. Why is mine like this? Now, I'm not making excuses for what we have, right? Nigeria's situation is worse than many countries. That's a fact. However, because no country is perfect, we would all unfortunately go through the process of finding ourselves. As a matter of fact, life, by any standard, is a consistent search for redemption, I guess. We keep looking for a way that works, and a couple of times test a formula that has worked before. So why am I saying this? I'm hoping that this is a phase. And these are one of the many times in our history where we hadn't figured it out. We had insecurity problems, but eventually, thanks to good policies, great laws, and those with a will, we're able to sort ourselves out. Unfortunately, this phase is quite a long one because Boko Haram has been doing things for over 20 years. So there obviously is concern. Good evening, Sam. These acts of bandits is a scheme to keep government at bay from considering the mineral resources in their state, QED Ibim says. Greetings, Mr. Sam. In all politeness and with a heavy heart, I submit that the mere imposition of the death penalty, though draconian in appearance, may not fundamentally extinguish the hydra-headed menace of kidnapping unless it is accompanied by profound institutional reforms and resolute enforcement. Chuka Mora. Anthony from Ajib says, Chuka, I completely agree with you. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Is this the music station?
Hello. Okay. I'm guessing that call was not for us. Well, I have a guest join me in a matter of minutes, and we'll have conversations that matter. I also believe that it is your duty to protect yourself. At this time, be security conscious, have awareness of your environment and your surroundings, situational awareness, just understand the going ins and the coming outs. Know who belongs where, ask questions, be vigilant. It just might be the difference for you between life and death. Thank you.
Not having a bus stop is not an excuse for bad driving or